Tom thinks he can read your mind. But it can't read my mind. Now I have my foil hat of power. If you too would like a foil hat of power, then buy Head Hackers, the new game from Big Potato Games. Head Hackers from Big Potato Games, in many ways, is not a surprise. It is what they do. Party games based on a kind of existing genre with a little bit of a twist. Head Hackers twists up just one. It turns it into a team game with very simple rules. Gives you a good old silly hat, which, let's be honest, is part of the reason the box is so big, and it is a gaudy box too. To match the gaudy box, you have a gaudy board, some paper to keep score and write your answers on, some mini plastic foil hats which go on their relevant colour, and a whole wedge of cards. Cards have 3 words on. You will decide which word your team is going to attempt to mind meld by rolling the dice. The cards for a Big Potato game are actually really, really good quality. Usually the Big Potato cards don't have any finish here. They're not very thick. They have sharp corners. These ones are excellent. Unfortunately, they're wedged so firmly into the insert that they're in risk of being damaged when you pull them out. And that is the only real component complaint I have. Yes, the colours are gaudy, but it's on theme, it's on point. So what are you doing? You are in teams of 2, up to 6 teams of 2. The person wearing the foil hat of bewilderment will take a card, will roll the dice, and that will choose one of the answers on the card. In this case, let's say I rolled green and I got the easy option, which is earth. It does say if you're playing with young players just to use the green ones, or you could just let the person in the hat choose. So let's say I've got earth. I now take one of the attached sheets. I write down 3 one-word clues for earth, just like just one. Whilst I'm doing that, the card gets passed around the other teams. The only person who doesn't see it is my teammate. While I'm writing my clues, they are trying to guess what clues I will give my teammate. So for earth, let's say I write nature, soil, and plant. I give those to my teammate. If they guess correctly, happy days, we move on to. The object is to get all the way around and back to your starting place. If they don't guess correctly, all the other teams get 2 points. However, if I get them to guess it correctly, we also get a point for each unique answer we have given. So you can get a maximum of 5 points on a turn. If the other teams have guessed any of your clues, they get a point for each clue they correctly guessed. It's a simple game, it's a fun game, it works well, especially if you put the most competitive people together and they are on totally different wavelengths. We've had amazing clues for elevators like up, down buttons, which could of course also be your flies. And it's just a lot of fun. It is one of those games where it probably takes a right sort of person to want to play it, because the clue giver for the team is meant to wear this foil hat. They don't have to, but I would say if someone doesn't want to wear the hat, maybe you should point out that the hat has a little area here so that it sits up in your head, so that no matter who you are, you look absolutely brilliant in it and not at all like a numpty. I've played this with my family, I've played it at conventions, I've had a great time with this party game. The clever things it does are adding on that twist, that competitive twist on the just one formula. Again, you're not trying to think of the obvious words, but this time you're trying to think of the same clues to try and eliminate their clues and get some points off your turn. Even if your team's not doing very well, there's fun to be had trying to make that guess, trying to work out what someone else will say. And of course, a meta develops as the game goes on. You start to realise who is the absolute worst at giving clues, and so you start to guess stupid clues that they might give on their next turn. It's a fantastic little party game. Will it be staying in my collection? Absolutely. anything that gives me a free hat is always going to stay in my collection. Would I recommend it to others? I would recommend this to people who play board games, to people who don't play board games. It's just a fun game to chill out and have some laughs with. So, if you would like a word-based party game, then check out Head Hackers from Big Potato. You can't go far wrong. Thanks very much for watching me, Nick from Board Deck and Dice, give you a review on the Zatu YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Zatu for more content like this, and we're also very active within Facebook Live, so come and see some of our videos there. Thanks very much, see you next time.